And it's Beverly missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers. One more time.
Now, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Both teams will make substitutions. Philadelphia on D. 10-point lead. Moore outside. They set the screen. Doubled by Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Booker dishes to Harkless. The open shot by Brewer. Another miss by Houston.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The 76ers leading by 8. And here's Smith. Embiid with a screen on Beverly. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Beverly.
2 minutes.
Moore right side. Kicks to Harkless. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Daniels kicks to Covington. And Harkless pulls it down. Rockets trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Brewer's shot is off.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Smith's shot is good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
The dive for the ball. Harkless the pass to Brewer. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Brewer hits them both. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Daniels. Embiid sets the pick for Freak. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid the screen. Daniels dishes to Embiid. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He's off on the second. Covington. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Moore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From downtown, and Harkless with the basket on the assist from Moore.
For 3.
The 76ers leading by 8. Smith up top, defended by Beverly. Smith the pass to Daniels. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Daniels has got 16.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 11. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Daniels in a two-guard. Okafor out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Daniels kicks to Covington. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. The shot no good. And it's Houston the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Covington. Pick by Okafor. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And stolen by Freak. Jumps up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And here are the Rockets now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Harden can't hit. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Okafor with the screen on Harden. Daniels dishes to Okafor. Here's Embiid, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making some changes. Beasley comes in for Booker, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Harkless.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Freak number 1, James Harden, 3rd.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Feeds it to Daniels. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the inside. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Beasley. Here's Ariza. Harden gets to Ariza. No one near him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Daniels. Here's Norman. Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets trail by 14. Now, here's Chalmers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Daniels. Drills the three-pointer.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Chalmers passes to Harden. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Humphries checked in.
Humphries.
Here's Capella. He had 13 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
The dish to Daniels. From downtown, another 3 for Philadelphia.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Harden dishes to Beasley. There's a screen. He feeds it to Chalmers. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Here's Daniels. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Daniels has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Rockets trail by 19. Chalmers with it. He dishes it to Capella. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers leading by 17. Now Humphries. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. And that one's good. Daniels.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Spacing.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And the shot is good. Humphries has got 12 points in the game.
Assist from
Rockets trail by 19.
Daniels.
And here is Chalmers. Beasley sets a screen for Chalmers. Beasley outside. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Harden outside. Beasley outside. Soft touch off the glass.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Now here is Humphries. 12 points for him. And Harden comes to help. Embiid with it. Beasley covering. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Noel's got his